Hey Diane, thanks for coming back in my sister's living room. I wanted to chat with you a little bit about um, when we are in situations where we're surrounded, where it seems like, why are we surrounded by so much dysfunction and craziness and nonsense? Why can't I be somewhere where everything is lovely? And it leads us a lot of times to figure out that if there is what you want to call darkness, um, that's when light is needed. So if everything is like right now, I'm sitting out on my porch, it's daytime, and I don't need to turn all the lights on because I have light here. But were it, a little bit, a few hours from now, I might need the lights to be able to see. So just kind of relating that to situations that we get in, because I want people to understand that wherever we go, if we are to be light, there's going to be some darkness.
Absolutely. That's just life, right? You can't always be like you're saying, like, oh, it would be nice to. Everything's light, everything's wonderful. All the surroundings that we're around is light. There's no drama, trauma, nothing's going this type of thing, but it's not reality. Um, so when you're in those situations, you think about it, okay, why is all this going on around me? Or what is my role in this darkness? What am I supposed to be? What type of light am I supposed to be displaying or helping people with in this darkness? So it kind of gives you like to search yourself on how can I bring more light into this dark situation, whatever that may be.
Right, right. Because I believe sometimes, hang with me in the way that I say this, is that sometimes drama or craziness comes to our awareness, even though it may not be a part of what we live, right? We
Absolutely.
may not be a drama filled living person, but drama comes to us because we're supposed to be here to fix it.
Mhm.
That's my perspective sometimes about some nonsense.
Mhm, mhm. Absolutely. I mean that, and I think that's how we feel, right? I mean, we want to bring some type of light to the situation that we're in that's dark, right? Whether it's our personal space or whether we're out and about and there's a situation going on, you just, even if it's something, just saying a prayer for a situation that, say, like we're in a store or something. I've experienced that where I'm just kind of like out in public and I'm just kind of praying on a situation, maybe someone that's got some things going on with their children, acting up in the store, or something like that. Whatever we could impart in that particular space, um, I think we should if we're mindful of it. But
Mm.
we also have to be, what I have to do personally for myself is not to get drug into that darkness.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because sometimes you're around situations, maybe in a work environment or something like that, where you better be praying and you better be making sure that you stay in the light because all the things that are going on around us as well.
Hmm, hmm. Which is why it's important for us to make sure we still stay connected so that we're still coming in powered up. If you think about the candle, we're not coming in where we're down to this, burnt down to here. We're
Right.
ready to go and we're ready to sustain it. And because a lot of times people are waiting on us, they know we're that light. They're waiting on us to really help with the situation, because there are people who have been sitting in darkness, as we continue to say this, they're
Right.
sitting
Right.
in hopeless situation and they're waiting for someone to help them, to show them how to get out of it. And when we arrive to the situation, we need to display what we have been given,
Yes.
right? We're not supposed to be coming there to hold on to it, because we may be someone's last and only hope, or at least they may think we are.
Absolutely. And I know, like for me, like one of my spiritual gifts is encouragement.
Hmm.
So I've always been put in a situation where I can encourage someone, and I'm very grateful for that because that is something that the Lord has given me. But I love doing that because there are people that, like you said, sometimes you're around and a kind word or a smile or something like that, that encouragement is a light to someone that could be having, and we don't need to know their challenges that they're going on in their life, but just being somebody that is approachable. Sometimes, being an approachable person or somebody that people can know that has a kind word, a kind spirit, helps people as well.
Yeah, yeah, to not bring despair.
Right.
Well, we'd like everyone to really think about twisting around maybe some of those situations you're in where maybe you feel like, oh my goodness, when am I ever going to get out of here? Everything is just so dreary. Maybe flip it around and say, thank you, God, that you have given me the privilege to be the light in this situation and the light in this location. So, how can I do that to the best of my ability? And I'm hoping that I will look at things that way, more quickly and more often than go into that, oh, I'm done,
And you know what I think also was helpful, at least is helpful for me, is my prayer is constantly seeing things through the eyes of the Lord.
Mhm.
So that like I said, I don't need to know a person's situation, but you can still see, sometimes you can still see people's pain or something that's going on with them. And you don't need to know what's going on with them, but you can see it. Um, just having that empathy and being prayerful about their situation, whatever that may be, just praying for them. So I'm grateful for sometimes even like seeing things through the way that the Lord would see it, that I know that I wouldn't see it in my own natural self.
Mhm.
So I'm grateful for that. And that's very helpful as well.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good reminder for us to look at things from that perspective as well. So, well, I appreciate you once again chatting with us. Thanks for
Absolutely.
being light. And we're hoping other people will continue to see their situations differently. So, appreciate you. Thanks.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Bye.
Bye bye.